Youniverse brings to you a new series, 3 things you need to know today. And it's all about how real beings do well-being. Everybody, and a very warm welcome to 3 things you need to know today, powered by Youniverse again. And we bring a new episode to you today. And before I introduce our guest today, I want to say one thing. When we talk about well-being, one of the very important aspects we have in the plateau is also spirituality. Spirituality being one of the key core elements of why well-being started, how well-being is practiced with spirituality. I think it's easier for me to say it, but today I'm very lucky to meet someone, to have someone here for all of you who can actually share with you so much about spirituality and its practice in real life that is life-changing. So before I jump on, we have Miss Monica here, who is a teacher and educator and has been practicing spirituality for the last 20 years, huge 20 years, and also making sure that she imbibes, practices it in accordance with her real life. So all the practices that you see happening with spirituality need to be in sync with real life according to her. And the best part about her is she's gone to multiple spiritual retreats for her to experience what spirituality is. So she's a gold mine for spirituality at the moment. So all of you who are thinking to go to spiritual retreats, this is the person you should see first, clearly. Moving on further, I give the baton on to you, Miss Monica. Please go ahead.
Thank you. And before I say something, I would like to introduce myself. As already introduction has been given to you all, I'm Monica Bhatia, and I'm a wife of a Merchant Navy officer and mother of twin boys, and I'm working as a teacher. And yes, rightly said, I'm into spiritualism from the last 20 years. And whatever the teachings I have heard and the spiritual retreats I have attended, I try to implement those all things into my life. And yes, truly said it's life changer, and still I'm into it. And I always, whosoever I meet, I always, whenever they are ready, they ask me something, I always guide and advise them, okay, like this, if you want an answer, like why it's happening with me, the right answer is spiritualism. So anything else you would like to know about, then please go ahead.
We will shoot our questions now. When I met you, my biggest learning from you was about forgiveness and spirituality. How forgiveness is such a common thing that we as humans cannot do, and how spirituality and your words of spirituality aided me to forgive certain people in my personal life. So my first question to you is, what is forgiveness and is a sense in spirituality? And why do we need to forgive when it comes to spirituality? How can we forgive, and why should we forgive is the main question.
Yes, the main thing what we human are facing is that why only me forgiving others? I have not done anything bad. I always do good to others. Then why I should forgive, right? The other person should come to me and say sorry and acknowledge that he or she was there at fault. Then why only me? So forgiveness here, what I have learned in spirituality and how it helps us, that is, forgiveness is not for others, it's only for you. You don't want to create a block in your path of success or to move forward in life. So there the forgiveness comes. Because if you are not forgiving someone, you are creating a block in your own life. So this is about you. So where we understand the meaning of spirituality is, this is nothing related to others. It's only about you. You are learning why I should do it. You will get an answer that once you forgive someone, you are not creating a block in your success path. So nothing for others, it's about you.
And how is it karmically or spiritually related? Like, why should I do it if it's a block in my path? Like, what will it give me?
You will feel easy. You are not carrying the block. Like, if you are Somewhere you would have experienced that if you are like hurt, right? Or you are thinking that something happened bad with someone, that that emotion is there in you. And every time the thought is there at the back of your mind, you're not allowing it to go, let's go, right? So once you forgive truly from inside, that it's okay. It happened. It was just at that moment. Now it's fine. Even if that other person is at fault, you want to move forward. You don't worry or you don't think about what other person must be taking that thing, right? What you are feeling right now, and you want to relieve yourself. So forgiveness is once you forgive, be it whosoever's fault is that. It's not related to somebody's ego. Because when you talk about I, why me, that ego comes, right? Spirituality teaches you what? That you look inward in like, there is no I. We have to remove I. We have to be aware of that who you are, right? So our thoughts, like, carries you, like, you are this, you are that. But actually, spirituality, when you look inward, you see there is no I. If you are not even taking that thought so seriously, you feel so light. And then you say, okay, it's done, it's gone. Okay, I forgive you. Let's move forward. So this is a tool, an art of, like, what we learn into spirituality. Okay, why we have to forgive doesn't matter. Why you have to carry so many bags of argument, grudges, repentance, and everything. You're creating a bag and loading on you, and then you feel that when you're walking, you have that heavy, things on your head or on your shoulders. So just to remove that, forgive and move ahead. And even if you forget someone, you're not going to lose anything. Moreover, you will gain something. Do it, practice it, and then you will understand.
And ये forgiveness कैसे करें? एक ये भी क्वेश्चन आ जाता है कि forgiveness कैसे करें? अगर मैं इतनी हर्ट हूं किसी से, तो मैं अपना हर्ट कैसे निकाल लूं? मैं कैसे उसे forgive करूं? वो कैसे वाला क्वेश्चन आता है?
See, the very first thing comes, like, when we are sitting, like, and after an argument or after some moment where you were hurt or where you have hurt someone, you sit with that thought. You will see that so much of commentary is going on. The mind is creating so many thoughts. I was not at fault. He, provoked me for it. It was just like, whatever happened, that moment is gone. Now it is past. Why to brood over it? Sit with that thought. Sit with that thought. See the commentary. The like when you are watching a movie and you have acted in that movie, your only picture is there. Now presently you are not into it. You're watching that movie. The same way you watch your thoughts. You were there, but now presently you are not there. It's past now. I don't want to carry it further. It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. And forgiveness is not that you're going to that person, ask for forgiveness, joining hands and asking for, like, you don't have to do anything. It's all going in your mind. You're telling yourself, even if I was there at fault or that person was at fault, it's okay. That was there at that point of time. The time, that moment is gone. Why I should carry that moment now in present? So this is what you learn in spiritualism. This is what I learned. I applied this in my life. Though you said it's been 20 years, and it has, like, it has helped me, like, beautifully, because every alternate day you see something or the other happening there with you. And if you keep on carrying those all movements there in your mind, see how heavy you feel. You want to feel light, or you want to carry all those moments till you are at the age of 80? And these all suppressed emotions and movements, they come out as a disease after that. It creates a problem, be it physically, emotionally, like different aspects. So we don't want to create such. So a very simple answer is that forgive, move ahead. You don't want to create a disease. You don't want to sick ill because of suppressed emotions, suppressed feelings. Okay, witness those moments and then ask forgiveness inwardly, right? Move ahead. Nobody knows what you're doing inwardly. This is just cleaning yourself from inside, inward journey. Spiritualism is inward journey. You are looking into your own self rather than blaming, seeing what other persons are doing. Nothing to do with another person. You have to see in your own self. what you are doing, what you want, why it's that, and how would I feel after doing that. This is about this.
You said a wonderful thing that forgiveness has nothing to do with the other person. It has everything to do with me. When I forgive somebody, XYZ, I'm letting go of my hurt. I'm making myself lighter. So it's not necessarily related to the other person. I don't have to go and say, oh, please forgive me. I've forgiven you. Just don't not even tell them. It has to be a mental thing that makes it in sync with spirituality. Because
Yes.
as you said, and you answered my second question as well, spirituality is about what you do on the inside, how you feel on the inside, and what you want on the inside, right?
And one more thing I want to add up here, like we always say, he did this to me, you are there at fault, I was not done anything bad, why only me? But why we don't say when good things are happening to us, why only me, why not that person? We never say this because we want the good things should happen with me and bad things should happen with others. But we should accept the truth that good or bad, whatever is on my way, I should be happily accepting it, right? Because I am the one who is doing it. Why to blame others? Could be sometimes, could be the other person is at fault. But now,
especially because your logic is completely right when you actually rationalize it about forgiveness and spirituality. Yeah, moving on to the next question. Can you also share light on karma and spirituality? Because I remember speaking to you about it and I was blown away how you said about karmic debt. Remember how if I'm not forgiving somebody, there's karmic debt. So what is karma? What is the relation between karma and spirituality?
see, if we talk about karma, like karma, what we call this, a karam bhumi, right? Nobody on this earth can survive without karma. So all are there on this karam bhumi because of karma. So we don't say good karmas or bad karmas there, but yes, karma. This karam bhumi, right? If we listen to so many other spiritual masters or somewhere, even though I have heard in the spiritual retreat also, that even your thought, even single thought is creating karma, right? Now, how the spirituality helps us? Okay, what is karma? There, whatever commentary, whatever thoughts are going on, even if we think bad or good about anybody, somewhere or the other, it is creating karma. So now, if I connect it with this spirituality again, it says like when you are aware of your thoughts, when you have learned the art of being aware of your thoughts, you can very well clearly see that somewhere the bad thoughts are coming on, and it is somewhere or the other is going to create bad karmas for me. You cut the thought. Like well, here I would say, like, if I'm sitting idle and I'm thinking of something, and I think of something where so many bad things, challenges happen with me, I feel like, everybody starts feeling self-pity. I am there who's a victim. Other persons are having a very good life. Then you start commenting inwardly, oh, this is such a selfish person, this is that, blah, blah, blah. So there, being into this spiritualism, I get aware of. See, my thoughts are going where? Then I start, somewhere or the other, if I'm not into this practice, what I would say, when I think of some bad moment, my commentary starts, oh, she's blah, blah, blah. I start even abusing. I start even cursing, So this is what? Our thoughts are creating bad karmas for that person. That person won't be affected that much because he or she is they're busy into their own life. What I'm doing? Why we tell our elders to give us blessings? Right? So blessing is there, where gone? You are blessed means the thoughts with a very clear mind that you want that person to be blessed, the person should be happy. So there the blessings, we think that the blessings are affecting us. So our thoughts, I don't know by when it will affect that person or maybe not. But yes, presently who is being affected now with your thoughts? You yourself. So I don't want to get affected. when you feel very low, why? You have to check your thoughts. When you feel very happy, you check your thoughts. You're getting very good vibes. You're feeling so happy because thoughts are going very positive and you're very happy. So why, when we think of bad things, you see what experience you get. You feel very low. You feel very depressed. You move into self-pity. I am the victim. I am not getting the good part of life. You forget at that point of time that so many good things also happened with you. Right? So there I don't want to be into that zone where most of the people are, into it because they don't see they are not aware of their thoughts. Yes, good things also happen with you, bad things also happen with you. But now I just want to remember only good thoughts. I don't want to be into that bad thought zone again because that is all gone. You are remembering. So that's why this is what also I have learned into this, that if you want to remember, you remember only good things. That is why we put pictures of good moments only. We don't put pictures where I'm crying, where I'm fighting, where I'm hurt. Do we ever put such kind of pictures? No. Why we always keep happy moments picture? Because wherever we are going, when we see, happy thoughts comes in our mind. When we feel happy, we feel elevated. We are not into going down. So there it helps. And how you get awareness of it? Once you have learned it from someone, once you have practiced into your life, it's not that just by telling it. Once you just experience it, and it's not only for 1 or 2 days, it's been 20 years. Thousands of times I have practiced this. Whenever there I feel that I'm sad, I check my thoughts. Why I'm feeling sad? Why I'm feeling? This is Karam Bhumi. We all are here to balance our karmas. We are getting an opportunity to balance our karmas. We are not learning that. We are going deep into it. And then we are brooding and things are becoming heavy. And then we are saying, I'm into depression. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling lonely. Why? Because these are things we don't know how to handle. So when I was going through that moment, fortunately, someone introduced me into, this. So I started learning, attending without questioning anyone. I was just into it, and slowly, gradually, I started in my life, and then I'm into it. I'm still, following. It's not that this journey is like finished. It's still on. I'm learning so many more things now.
And especially how you said that whatever I'm thinking, I'm also creating my karma. Whatever I'm speaking, I'm also creating my karma. So I better do something and speak and think something good instead of thinking something bad. It's such a switch over. I think it's the first band-aid to mental health. If you're actually understanding what lifestyle with spirituality is, instead of labeling spirituality कि भैया हम एक spiritual हैं हम. It's not that. You have to practice spirituality in your daily life every single day to understand how you can reap benefits out of it. You know?
Yes. See, when you speak about it, you can see that, you are just preaching someone. Here, the preaching is not being done. It's only that what you have experienced in your life, you are sharing it with someone. If I say mango meetha, just by saying mango is sweet, you will just get a gist of it. Yes, mango meetha hota hai. Have you ever tasted it? No. So I would say taste it. Then you will get the real taste of that sweetness. So I have tasted that mango. Then only I'm telling others, yes, this is what I've been practicing. Those teachings, I have implemented those into my real life. I have tasted that mango. I know mango is very, very sweet. So there I can say, if someone is saying mango is sweet, eat it.
And then see it. Yeah, I think, yeah. Moving on to the next question. सबसे unknown fact, what is the most unknown fact about spirituality जो लोगों को पता ही नहीं है और जानना बहुत जरूरी है, which people need to know about spirituality and how they can practice it or what they can imbibe from it. मतलब ऐसा कोई unknown fact है जो हमें जानने की बहुत जरूरत है कि भैया इस चीज से शायद हमारी लाइफ बहुत ही चेंज हो सकती है in a positive manner.
आजकल की जो मैंने देखी है, though I said I am into teaching from last almost 12 years, I have seen many parents, grown-up children, those who are not into this spiritualism, I don't blame anybody, but what I have observed, that they are always pointing fingers towards others. Okay? No one is ready to accept that you are also human, they are also human, right? Even if the person has done something bad, what then? What? What is the problem? You need to get aware. You need to help mankind. You don't have to, push someone down and then you are a winner. Human is what? If you help a human, if you understand the emotion and the feeling of another human, then you are a human. So this is somewhere we need to be aware that all are same. All are same. The only thing which we should understand, that instead of looking outwardly, you start looking inwardly. Apne andar dekho. You will realize that you are also the same part of the universe. You are also a human. Soul consciousness is there. Body consciousness is there. It's very easy to say, right? But yes, after practicing again for these many years, it has come. When we are behaving with someone, we can understand another person's emotion and feeling, and then we say it's okay, it's okay. We don't want to prove that I am the best, I am the winner, I am superb, right? If we have learned, even some bad thing has happened, we know how to balance ourselves. If something very good thing has happened, we are still balanced. We have learned the art of keeping ourselves balanced. This is what we have learned after being aware. That yes, aware of what? Looking inward. That even if I am at fault, you are at fault, it's okay. It's okay. But everybody in the race, today's race is, कहते हैं दूसरों में कमी निकालो to prove that you are the best. ठीक है, तो हमें यहाँ पे स्पिरिचुअलिज्म हेल्प करता है, दूसरों में कमी मत निकालो, अपनी कमी मत ढूंढो, आप जहां पर वीक हो उसको स्ट्रेंथन करो. और वो कैसे होती है? जब तक कहते हैं ना, अब मैं टीचिंग में हूं तो मैं बोलूंगी ना, पढ़ोगे नहीं तो ज्ञान कैसे आएगा? You come to school to learn, and it's not that teacher is perfect. Teacher is also learning. There is no end to teaching. जब तक हम मरते नहीं, teaching is on. There is always, at every point of life, you are learning, learning, learning. You can't say you are perfect, you have learned everything. Nobody on this earth can say, मेरे को सब आता है. और जो बोलता है मुझे सब आता है, तो उसको तो और सीखना.
I think you really have touched the point where I think it's not just anybody you've observed, it's also our generation. I would also say it, according to me, my generation. We're very easy to point fingers at our parents, at our relatives, at our friends and say, you did this wrong, you didn't give this to me, it's your fault. But not realizing, as aapne kaha, koi bhi yahan pe perfect nahi hai. Nobody is perfect here. Your parents are also first time or parents. They also don't know how to do things. They're also dealing with you for the very first time, and vice versa. So are the children. So, it just becomes a more balancing equation when we understand each other. But I like how you said, don't point fingers at other people, because we're all the same. We're all going through something or the other,
And moreover, if we learn how to help each other, just see the feel of satisfaction comes in you. When you say bad to someone, see what feeling comes in you. When you say good thing to someone, see what feeling comes in you. That is again about yourself. See, even if we are pointing finger like this, one is there, three is towards you. Universe says, look into yourself first. हम अपने अंदर नहीं झांकते हैं, बाहर. Just because it's very easy. I am done. You are at fault. I am done. Okay. So this is where, when I was facing those challenges and I was questioning myself, why me? Why me? At this small age, why me? Right? So fortunate enough, somebody introduced me, and then I started getting answers. Why me? It's only you. It's only you. Why? Because this is Karam Bhumi. You have come here to balance your karma. But instead of doing it, we are creating more karma. So this is the art again, how to balance your karmas. Whosoever comes in your life, it's only your, somewhere you have to balance. Some of the karmas are still there, which needs to be balanced. So that person comes in your life. Maybe for some short moment, or maybe for long.
Yeah,
Then
I completely.
अरे ये हमारी लाइफ में आया था, बहुत अच्छा लगा उसके साथ, बट गायब हो गया, है ना? ये मेरे साथ तो बहुत ही तंग करता है, बट पता नहीं कब इससे पीछा छूटेगा. We do say like that. Why? Because आपका कार्मिक उसके साथ बैलेंस नहीं हुआ है. वो रहेगा, कुछ ना कुछ तो है आपका उसके साथ. बैलेंस करो. कैसे? अगर आपके घर में कोई आता है और बार बार आता है, तो कुछ तो उसको आपसे ऐसा चाहिए, ड्यू है आपका देना, जो उसको आपसे नहीं मिल रहा है. वो आपकी दरवाजे पे नॉक करता रहेगा. जिस दिन आप कैसे भी करके उसका अरेंज कर रहे हो, या उसको लग रहा है मुझे इससे मिल चुका है, वो गायब हो जाएगा. लेकिन वो आपके दरवाजे पे आ रहा है, आप क्या कर रहे हो? निकलो यहाँ से, गेट आउट, डोंट शो मी योर फेस. यू आर क्रिएटिंग hurt, more hurt to that person. That person will feel bad.
Of what you said is about spirituality is just that the work needs to be done by us, for us, and for our own well-being, isn't it?
Yes, because this is your journey. If you're eating something, you are not satisfying others' hunger. You are eating, you are feeling thirsty, you will have a glass of water. If other person drink, you won't feel satisfied. You need to have that glass. So it's about you. But we don't understand. But once you're into it, you learn. Yes, very true. It's about yourself. It's not about others.
True. And one thing I want to know, is there any way our audience can connect to you?
Yes, you can share my email ID. They can connect me through WhatsApp. Whenever I am available, I would love to. Because this is sharing of my knowledge. I don't want to keep it in the box and keep it aside. Yes, I have learned it, so let it keep safe. I would love to share it with whoever is in need of.
Super. So we will just share your email ID here, and we want to make sure that more and more people learn from you, especially about the teachings from forgiveness, kindness, empathy, and karma, all regarding spirituality and how to live a life being spiritual. Instead of labeling yourself as a spiritual person, live a life that inculcates the teachings of spirituality. So I think that's the sum and end of all of this. So thank you for your time and energy, and we will see you very, very soon again.
Thank you very much.